Tonight we are looking at budget-friendly whiskies. Now I can tell you over the last couple of years, and I'm sure you will agree that prices of whiskey is absolutely crazy. It's ridiculous, it's expensive. Sometimes even the no age statement whiskies are getting up to 150 euros, which I find absolutely a rip-off. Daylight robbery, my dear friends. So tonight we are looking at budget whiskies. Whiskies that is affordable, whiskies that I do like. Please remember, it's my list of whiskies that put a smile on my face. So it might differ from your list, and I would really appreciate it if you come back to me in the comments, tell me which budget-friendly whiskey that makes you happy. Now, I have a budget of maybe 35 euros. I know it's a little bit expensive, so I looked at some blended whiskies that I do like, and then I look at a couple of single malt whiskies that's got a little bit of an age statement. And nowadays a single malt under 35 euros is becoming a little bit of a unicorn. So with that, please remember to like, share, hype and subscribe, and let's start with the whiskey. Now the first one what I would add to my list is something that I like as well. I have a bottle here somewhere, I didn't take it out. It's the Chivas Regal 12-year-old. You can get it now on special here in the online store here in Holland, Netherlands, where I get my online whiskies. If I buy a full bottle, $29.95 for a 12-year-old. Now it is a blended Scotch whiskey, but it's got lovely flavors to it. That's a whiskey that I first tried many years ago. I went out with a friend and went back to their parents' house, and they had a bottle of 12-year-old coming from a person that has been drinking, well, maybe a Johnny Walker Red Label, all of those very cheap blended whiskies. Changing that to a 12-year-old was an experience for me. It was shockingly, it was a whiskey that I felt was so much higher in ABV than that 40%. $29.95, my dear friends, for 12-year-old whiskey. I think it is nice. And of course, if you want to use it to blend it, make a cocktail, absolutely no problem with that. Something that is really pleasant in my opinion. Now the second one, while I just wet my whistle, I did pour myself something. I'm not going to ask you to figure out what it is. This is one of those whiskey that maybe not on the list, but it is a whiskey that I really enjoy. Famous Grouse. It is a blended Scotch whiskey. It is bottled at 40% ABV. It's colored. It's not natural color. It's chill filtered. It's all the boxes. If you want more information on the bottle, here's a nice QR code that you can scan to get more information. I also have the Black Grouse, maybe you can see, Alpha Edition, 40% ABV. So a smoky, famous Grouse whiskey. Quite an interesting one. But that brings me to my next bottle of whiskey. And I was pleasantly surprised when I first tried this one. Now it is of course Johnny Walker. It's not a red label. When I grew up, well, when I started working, I had a fascination with Johnny Walker Black Label. And I was always into the 12 years old. It always felt to me the pinnacle in my whiskey world many years ago is a Johnny Black. But when it went to the Johnny Walker Green Label, loved it. I think it is one of the best whiskies that they produce. Then, my dear friends, I found this one. The Johnny Walker Johnny Blonde. My word, what an interesting whiskey. It's friendly, it's light, it's sweet. It's got that caramelly note. It feels fantastic for €25.95, €26 here in Belgium. I'm sure you will be able to find it much cheaper. And of course, with all of these whiskies, I will put a screenshot so that you can see what I'm talking about, exactly, that I'm not lying about the prices. And then at the end, you can add the prices that you will pay also for that same bottle. Always very interesting to see how much other people are paying for it. Now, my famous grouse, a little wee sip. It is not going to break the bank. It's not going to be something that people are raving about it. But for the cheapness of these whiskies, it is fantastic, and it goes well in a cocktail as well. And sipping as well, no need to add anything. Couple of sips, and you get that lovely sweetness. There's no bitter notes, there's no tannins, there's no of that offsetting notes that you find in some whiskies. Absolutely fantastic. So, Johnnie Walker Blonde. It's definitely something that I would tell you. Give it a try. Let me know in a comment what you think. The next one. Now, this is going to be probably a controversial whiskey. A lot of people are going to say, well, maybe not so much. But remember my experience. And this is something that I tried many years ago. Since then, I'm a big boy. I can buy my own whiskey, but it's always at the back of my mind. When I see it, I buy the bottle, and I love to share it. I love to give it to friends as well. Something that looks very nice. It looks interesting. It's got an interesting bottle, and of course, I'm talking about Dimple, the Golden Selection Dimple. Now, that's something that my dad got as a gift. I was maybe 10, 11 years old, so many years ago. And I always like to sneak a wee sample of that during my young formative years. And there's always a whiskey that stands out for me. And not maybe the taste itself, but that experience, that fancy bottle, that all of that fanciness that comes out at that stage was in a nice box as well. As whiskey that I've never seen in a box then. So for me, that allure of that memory, I really enjoy that. Dimple, my friend, give it a go and let me know what you think. That brings me to another Johnnie Walker. Now, I've already talked about it. And this Johnnie Walker Black Label. Now, it is a 12-year-old. It is a blended whiskey. It is a fantastic whiskey. Well, maybe not fantastic in the idea that everybody wants it, everybody enjoys it. But you know what? If I go to a pub and there's a Johnnie Walker Black Label, I will always try that. J&B is the same. I will always try it. A lot of the smaller pubs, and I travel a lot. I travel a lot to small little countries. I travel places where a lot of people have never been. And when I sit in the pub and sit in the pub by the hotel, and options are not plentiful, but Johnnie Walker is going to be there. There's going to be a Chivas Regal, so you are okay. Maybe a J&B as well. Those whiskies are the friendly whiskies, the whiskies that people drink because they enjoy it, and it's going to be cheap. So the Black Label, I can get this 12-year-old Black Label for $24.95. My shop online that I buy likes the 95 bullshit. So €25 for a 12-year-old whiskey. Blended whiskey, yes, but my dear friend, it is a whiskey that I really enjoy. That little bit of a smoky note that is not off-putting. It is very faint right at the back. You get a hint of a smoke. A whiskey that I enjoy, and of course you can put it as to mix with something else in a cocktail. For me, neat, fine, even with a little bit of ice in the hot countries that I go to. Really an enjoyable, budget-friendly whiskey. Now, the next one. Also one of those whiskies that you can get everywhere. Jameson, a little Irish whiskey. And my dear friend, this is really nice. It is a no age statement whiskey, 22.95 or 90 euros. I dropped the 5 here. So for 22.90 euros, you can get a bottle of Jameson. Now, Jameson is really that perfect whiskey. You know, that triple distilled whiskey. They tell you that it's nice, 40% ABV. They tell you it's an Irish whiskey. They tell you, wow, this is a whiskey that you will enjoy. And I must admit, even though at that very low cost of 22.90, it is a whiskey that is still enjoyable. Now, not every night I have loads of whiskey here. I don't want to sit with all of those expensive whiskey every night. I don't want to sit and, well, wait for it to open up and to bring all of the nuances, and no, I just sometimes would just like to pour a drink, and don't worry if I want to put ice in it, because it's still bloody hot here in Belgium. If I put ice in it, it's fantastic. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel like I'm ruining a fantastic whiskey. I am just pouring itself a whiskey and I'm going to enjoy it. So that, my friend, Jameson, definitely on the list. Now, you will see in my list there's going to be some bonuses as well. I took 10, but I realized there's as a way to also add some single malt whiskies at a budget, and I think that is important. So it might be 10 plus maybe 3 bonus whiskies that I would say try it and let me know what you think about it. Now the next one, wow, that brings me back to many years ago. White Horse blended Scotch whiskey, 18.95, my dear friends, for a bottle. 40% ABV. It's probably colored to death and it's still filtered. Doesn't matter. It is that bottle plus the memories. I think that makes a bottle nice. A memory of sometimes, you know, you go to a fancy place or you go to a special place and you have special friends and you try something new, you try a whiskey, and that whole experience brings a memory. And sometimes you go back and say, I want to go buy that bottle of whiskey. I buy it, come home super excited, and you pour it, and it's just not the same. And you wonder yourself, why is this not the same? Because that experience that you have is no longer there. You are excited, friends laughing, that whole fellowship is just falling apart because now it is just the whiskey trying to stand on its own. And of course, that sometimes make it a little bit different. So White Horse for me is that whiskey that I grew up. There was always a bottle of White Horse there. I remember my dad, they always had whiskey and soda water, and some ice. It doesn't matter. That's the way that they had their whiskey. And I remember on holidays, I would pour him a double ice soda water. And of course, I had to try a little bit every time that I have to bring him the whiskey. A couple of sips, disgusting. But you know what, later on, when I started working, and affordability was one of the issues right at my doorstep. You cannot go buy that expensive whiskies in South Africa. You buy what you can afford. White Horse was maybe a little upper tier from what you would normally buy, a little bit more expensive. But White Horse, my dear friends, is a whiskey that I would always tell people, if you're new to whiskey, you don't want to spend a lot of money on whiskey, definitely something that I would suggest give it a try. Now the next one is also a blended whiskey, and it's VAT 69. Now I did a review on it. If you want to go look in the library, that's there for you. I know I tried it in Namibia. I went to the pub at a small hotel there in Walvis Bay, and I was super impressed. I wanted to do some reviews, and I saw this one, never tried it before. I asked the barman, give me a double, put it in a glass for me, and I'm going to take it to the room and do some reviews. I was super impressed with this. €16.50 for a bottle. Yeah, it is all of those non-ticked boxes, but it's really a nice fruity whiskey, has a little bit of a spiciness and a little bit of a bite in it. I really would suggest give it a try. And of course, let me know in the comment what you think. Now the next one. Now we're moving a little bit into that single malt territory. Firstly, just give me a second. Wow, I love it. Famous Grouse, I think it's a winner. The next one. Now we're looking at that single malt. We are looking at a little bit of a Laphroaig. Something that takes some time to get used to. Some people jumped in at the deep end with whiskey. They started looking at this Laphroaig for the first whiskey, and they are all telling me Laphroaig is the whiskey that I started off my journey. Well, salute to you, my dear friend, because for me it was a long bloody journey to get to a point in my life that I can start enjoying the Laphroaigs, the Ardbegs, the Kilchoman's, all of those smoky whiskies. It takes time. If you are not into that tar note, if you're not into TCP, the Band-Aid, the Hospital, all of those things that in general for me should not be in a whiskey. It took some time for me to look past that and to get that flavors that comes out of the whiskey. And then you start to appreciate it. A 10-year-old whiskey for $36.95. I think that is a good price. Yeah, it's on special, was $42. But I know if you do a little bit of checking and searching, you are going to get it for 32, maybe 30, or maybe even under 30 euros for this bottle. It is a lovely whiskey, but remember, give it time. And if you're not into that peated whiskey, forget about it. Don't try it, because you might just buy a bottle that you're not going to be liking, and it's going to be ending up giving it away or down the drain. Always an idea. Try it before you buy it. Get a sample somewhere. Ask a friend to give a sample and try it. If you don't like it, you're not going to waste a lot of money. Now the next one, single malt, it's the Glenfiddich. Now I have here the 18-year-old. It's also quite reasonable in my opinion, but if you want to start off, it's available at every pub. It's available in every shop. Spaza shop, a little shop here in a corner. If you in all of the world, if you go in there, there's a couple of whiskies bottles. That's Glenfiddich 12-year-old single malt will definitely be there, and it's going to be reasonably priced. 35 euros, forget about the 95 cents here. 35-year-old for 12-year-old whiskey. It is just a safe whiskey. It's a friendly whiskey. It's a whiskey that you can buy with confidence. Every time that you buy it, it's going to taste exactly the same. Well, maybe a little bit different, but in general, it's the same whiskey. Doesn't matter where you buy it, so it's consistent color. Well, they do change their own color or make their own color in this one. So there's a consistency there that I think that everybody enjoys. Glenfiddich, 12-year-old, definitely on the list. Now, the next one is also a 12-year-old, and it's a whiskey that I really enjoy. I've got the 21-year-old here. I've had the 15-year-old. I've had 12-year-old, and it is one of the most affordable brands in my opinion. Knock'n'Do. This is a 12-year-old single malt, and you're going to pay about 35 euros for this bottle. So I know it's a little bit expensive, but we cannot always stick to that 20 euros bottles. My budget for this video, 35, so I'm not going to go over that. Knock'n'Do is a lovely whiskey. That 21-year-old for me was one of my years. We had a whiskey of the year, and it is just fantastic. And there's a lot of people that don't even know about this brand, and I do not know why. I'm not going to do, if I tell my friends I like this, none of them know about it. They all tell me I will have to go look, because it's something that I've never even heard of. So you've heard it here, give it a try and let me know what you think. Now, the next one. And this is something that I've bought quite often. Many of these bottles, I also bought it as a gift. Some of them comes in this big metal container, looks like a gold bar. And all the people that have seen this, well, they know what I'm talking about. Aberfeldy 12-year-old single malt, 33 euros for a 12-year-old. It is a lovely. Aberfeldy can be a little bit of a hit and miss. They do have a little bit of a tannin note to it. It's a little bit of a bitterness, but it is a sweet, bitter whiskey. It's got a lovely flavors. It's got everything that I enjoy, especially adding a couple drops of water. I know it's already at 40%, but it just toned down that little bitter note for me, and it's just a lovely sweet whiskey, a whiskey that I enjoy, and a whiskey that I like to share because it looks nice. You pay a little bit more, being 5 or 6 euros if you want a metal box one that looks like a gold bar. It's a great gift. A lot of people appreciate it. I've bought many of these already. 2 more left, and Glen Murray 12-year-old single malt, $29.95. I think that is the cheapest single malt that I know of. Maybe you can drop a comment if you can get a cheaper 12-year-old single malt for $29.95. €30. That is absolutely a steal in my opinion. Glen Murray, you cannot make a mistake. They have so many expressions out there. They are made for us people that do not have a lot of money. People want to experience different casks. They are the go-to people. Trust me on this one. If you haven't tried a Glen Murray, any expression, you are missing out on something special. Now the last one, also a Glen Murray. This is the Glen Murray Classic. €20.95 for this classic bottle, ex-bourbon cask, 40% ABV. It is just a summer in a glass whiskey for me. Now I know that's 29. If you put €9, you get a 12-year-old. So from 20 to 29 euros, there's quite a big difference. 9 euros, it's quite a lot of money in a lot of people. So you can opt for a classic for 20 euros, or you can just bump up by 9 euros and you get yourself a 12-year-old, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So that, my dear friends, is my list of 10 plus 3, I think, whiskies that I enjoy with a nice budget to it. You're not going to break the bank. You don't have to come home and your wife asks you, how much did you pay for this? And you can show the receipt with proud, I found a bloody good special for less than 35 euros. You're not going to be in trouble. So that, my dear friends, is my list. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more information, there's, go look for these videos and see which ones I've already reviewed, and leave a comment, like, share, hype and subscribe. And of course I see you next time. Cheers from Famous Grouse.